Hello friends, Levana here. So today we want to talk about the Smith machine. So you've probably seen this machine in your gym. Maybe you're new to weightlifting and you don't know exactly how to use it, or maybe you've been at this for a minute, but you still don't quite know what the best ways are to use the Smith machine. So today I'm going to go over my top 5 exercises that I think are the best way to use this awesome device. So the first one would be your basic squat. The Smith machine can be a really excellent way for somebody who's new to barbell squats to be able to really perfect your form. So the idea with this machine is that it gives you stability and support throughout the entire movement. And it gives you the option to be able to re-rack at any point up and down in your squats. If you feel like you went too deep and you cannot get out of it safely, all you have to do is move the bar back over and you can easily get out. So I'm going to show you the basics for using the Smith machine for your basic barbell squat. And if you're new to this and you haven't quite developed the muscles and the traps yet, you might want to use one of these pads that is going to give you a little bit of cushion on the back of your neck because the bar can kind of be uncomfortable on your neck. So that's going to just go on just like this right here. You're going to want to start somewhere where the bar is about at shoulder height, and it latches on just like this, going forward. And when you're ready to engage in the exercise, all you have to do is pull it back so that it disengages over here. So you're going to get under the bar, put it on your back, get your feet about hip width apart. You're going to want to line up pretty much directly under the bar. Then you're going to lift up and you're going to push back to disengage. And then you're going to go all the way down into a squat, trying to get as low as you possibly can. It's okay also to just go to about 90 degrees, but the ultimate goal is to get all the way to the bottom, ass to grass, as they call it. So if you move your feet a little bit more forward, you're actually going to engage the glutes just a little bit more. If you move your feet a little bit further back, that's going to be more quad engagement. And so once you've done all of your reps, then you would just flip this back forward and get it back on there, and you're done. So one other excellent thing about the Smith machine is that you can prevent any injury. You can prevent yourself from being in a situation you don't want to be in by using these bottom stoppers right here. So this, you would disengage and then you can bring it up or down. So let's just say you don't want the bar to go any lower than this point right here. Then you can bring these stoppers up to there. We'll go at number 3. And then when you're doing your squat, this way you know that you're not going to need to worry about it going any lower than right here. And then it's going to catch and you'll be free to get out. So that's an excellent thing to use, although you don't want it to be too high because especially if you're trying to work on getting that depth in your squat, you don't want it to interfere with the exercise, but you want it to be at a point where it's going to keep you safe and feeling comfortable. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. So the next best way to use the Smith machine, especially if you're a beginner, but this is also great for more advanced lifters, is doing a box squat. So a box squat can really help you improve your overall power because it's forcing you to pause at the bottom, and it can really help you to improve the eccentric portion of the exercise, which is the lowering part, because it provides a stable position for you to end at. And it's also good if you have any knee issues or you're recovering from an injury. So this is a great way to get started with your squat. I think it's beneficial to start out with a box squat and then eventually move up to just doing a regular squat and getting deeper and deeper each time you do it. So the box squat is going to look like this. You are going to put a box or a bench just behind the bar, and you're going to get under it again using your pad if you need to. And from here, you're just going to lift up and unlatch, and then you're going to want to just sit onto the bench, pause, and back up. It's just as it sounds. It's just sitting and then back up. But the point of it, of course, is stopping and then pushing back into it to really improve that power. And it also allows you to really go slow on the eccentric on your way down. It's going to help you improve your overall squat technique. And then another great way to use the Smith machine is for your barbell hip thrusts. This is a really great way to get that exercise in, providing you a little bit more stability and support to make sure that you can actually get under the heavier weight. Sometimes doing it with a free weight barbell can be a little bit tricky, especially if you're new to this. So using the Smith machine is a great option for beginners and advanced alike. And so for this one, you're going to want to set up your bench just far enough away so that the back, this edge of the bench right here is going to be just under your shoulder blades. And this portion of the bar right here, where the pad is going to be right on your hips. And so you want that much space here. You're definitely going to want to bring these down. The stoppers need to go all the way to the bottom so that they're not interfering, because this movement is going to be done low to the ground. Then you're going to bring your bar down just low enough to where you can get your body under it at like a 90-degree angle here. And so it's going to look like this. You're going to add your weight, of course. Then you're going to slide under the bar, set up your back so that the edge of the bench is just under your shoulder blades. And then the pad is going to go right at your hips, right where it creases. You want your feet to be at a 90-degree angle, and you want your upper body to be 45 degrees with your head always looking forward, tucking your chin in a bit so that your gaze is forward at all times throughout this motion. If you start bringing your head back like this, it's not going to be hitting your glutes the way it's supposed to. So from here, you're going to lift up and then pull back to unlatch. You want to dip down, keeping your back at that 45 degrees as you come up, and you're going to scoop up with your hips. You really want it to all be coming from your hips. And then at the top, you really want to squeeze your glutes also. It's all about squeezing the glutes at the very top. Get as low as you can, keeping your gaze forward. So scooping just like this, keeping your feet about shoulder width apart, and your legs are going to be at that 90-degree angle, scooping and pushing up with the hips, keeping that back at about a 45-degree angle, your chin tucked down, and your gaze always forward. All right, the next best way to use the Smith machine is for doing a split squat. Again, this is a difficult exercise to do with a free weight barbell, but it's going to give you excellent results for building the quads and the glutes. So if you're just starting out, or if you just need a little bit more stability and you want a little bit more support, this is a great way to use the Smith machine, even for advanced lifters as well, because it really does give you the ability to slow the eccentric movement and get the most out of the exercise, because it's giving you that stability and support. So it's going to look like this. You're going to get under the bar, and you're going to bring one foot forward and the other foot back about 2 feet apart, roughly, whatever feels correct for you and your body size. And then you're just going to unlatch, and you're going to bring it down just straight up and down, and try to keep that front knee at about a 90-degree angle, and using just the ball of your foot on the back leg, And it's gonna look like that. You're gonna get a really nice burn in your quads and in your glutes. Okay, and the last exercise I want to show you guys is a really great way to target the glutes. This is what's called a sissy squat, and we're going to do it with weight on the Smith machine. Now, this particular exercise is definitely for more advanced lifters, and I would recommend, of course, doing a sissy squat without any weight first and mastering that. But once you are able to, so a sissy squat is going to look like this without any weight. You're just going to hold on to something for support, and you are literally going to just bring your knees all the way to the ground, tap, and then back up. So you're kind of up on your toes throughout this movement, and that really targets the quads. And so it's going to look like that. Then when you're ready to take it to the next level, you can do sissy squats on the Smith machine with added weight. And you'll be better able to get through the routine, through the exercise with the Smith machine, because of course it's providing stability and something for you to hold on to. However, you know, what you're holding on to also has added weight and resistance. So it's really going to help you build your quads. So you're just going to get under it like this. You're going to start with your feet a little bit further back, and you're going to unlatch, and then you're just going to bring it straight down and back up on the balls of your feet or your toes, bringing your feet, your knees all the way to the ground. This is definitely a tough one, but it's an excellent way to really isolate and target those quads. So I hope this video helps you feel ready to get to the gym and try out the Smith machine. It's going to really help you to take your fitness to the next level. If you're new to free weight barbells and you really want to make sure that you get off to the best start, try out the Smith machine. And if you're ready to start training with a trainer, you can get started with me for just $49 a month. I will link below to my website so that you can sign up today. I will build a personalized program for you and offer guidance every step of the way for just $49 a month. It's a great deal, guys, so check that out. And if you enjoyed this video, please share it with others. Thanks for watching.